Hi everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Andy Lightbody.
And Cat Mattoon.
Welcome to Rocky Mountain Television and welcome to Gear Talk. Well, if you can see, we're both wearing glasses, and while we're trying to look cool, the glasses actually have another purpose. Greetings from the desert area of Arizona, where we've been out on a dove hunt with the director of the Game and Fish Department for the last few days and trying out a variety of new products. One actually is a standout, and I've got to tell you, it's got a great deal of potential, especially if you get out there and you say, I've always wanted to be able to record my hunt, my fishing trip, my camping trip, a family reunion, a bicycling, whitewater adventure, whatever it be.
The kids, without them knowing.
Welcome to a new product that's recently been introduced by Hunter Specialty. It's called the I-Kam Xtreme. The I-Kam Xtreme is these sunglasses with a built-in video camera and microphone that, I tell you, it's one of those ideas where you say, I wish I'd have come up with it.
Oh, and talk about light. I mean, comfortable, light, you know, and I didn't get to use mine, Andy, because it's just not fair. We didn't get them soon enough for me. You can actually send them in and send your prescription in, and you can get prescription lenses. They come with 4 different colors.
Yeah, there's a clear lens, polarized black, polarized amber, which is the ones you've got in right now, and then a polarized brown. So you've got a variety of different choices to be able to wear these virtually anytime you want to. I mean, I can imagine attorneys wearing them up and down the freeway. Every time they see an accident, they're going to be clicking the buttons.
Yeah, clicking the button.
In the old days, the sunglasses like this that used to have a built-in camera had a big nose guard piece that actually had a cord that came up. It had to run down into a recorder. You had to either keep it on your knapsack or your fanny pack. You had to keep it next to you in camp. Everything is built in these.
Yeah. And very lightweight, and all you have to do is plug them into a computer. You don't have to have a recorder anymore. The recorder's built in. I love it.
And the beauty of it is also, it's really simple to use.
And also,
tell them what the buttons are.
Oh, the buttons are, well, you've got buttons for on, off, and all you do is hold it down until you get a green light, and that tells you that the power is on. Then you hold the front button down until it flashes once, and then it tells you that it's on. Well, when you touch it again, the blue light flashes. And they say, you know, out of your peripheral vision, when you do that and hit record, you can actually inside see the blue flashing light, but nobody else can. The birds are not going to be able to see it.
So there's no way to really detect that you're actually recording something.
Exactly.
Right.
So
what's the record time on this?
You up to 3 hours. You know, and then you just take it home and put it down, download it into your computer. Now, we as a television station are so excited because it is of such quality that we're going to use it in our programming.
Almost be able to use it like a gun camera that when you pull up and draw onto a bird.
Oh, remember when we first had those? Yeah. You know, again, it had the cord and it had to, you know, your player or recorder had to really work.
Yeah, it was bigger around than my thumb. It looked like a cigar. Either duct tape onto the side of the barrel or something. Time marches on. Hunter Specialty's got it. It's called the I-Kam Xtreme. It's got 4 gigabyte built-in of memory, but supposedly it'll also, you can upgrade to an 8 gigabyte card. So that's probably, if not 4, maybe as much as actually 6 hours of recording time. Being able to get out, document with you, your family, your friends, what you did. Well, of course, also remember, it's also going to catch every time you miss that fish trying to set the hook, or miss the bird, as Rick found out also.
Watch your language,
you've
guys.
Documented it, and it will record exactly what you
Well,
say.
I actually gave my glasses over to Rick, our friend that we were hunting with, and he actually hit the record button. So we've got some of his video as well as yours.
I'll tell you one last thing, though, before we go, is a cheap way to be able to use the glasses effectively if you haven't had a chance to get your prescriptions put in and you don't like any of the particular lenses. I did something as simple as this, in that I pulled
I walked
both
up
of
on
the
him.
lenses out. I took this and I set it right on my existing prescription glasses and was able to utilize it pretty good. So there's a little field trick, but I would certainly obviously recommend that somebody goes and gets the prescription for it.
Yeah. Well, you know, we'll see how his video goes. You know, that, I mean, if you can't get the lenses right away, at least you can utilize the camera.
I know, but I look cooler.
Well, when I walked up on him, I'm going, oh,
who's the geek in the field?
You figured out how to use them without the lenses, didn't you? Leave it to Andy.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you'd like more information, simply go to Hunter Specialty website. They can mail order them out to you, or they're available at all of the fine good sporting goods stores. They're not expensive. They've said don't put the price on because there's discounts out there and available as they're trying to introduce this, but it's called the I-Kam Xtreme. It's well worth taking out. It saves you from having to drag a videographer with you out into the field. Thank you again for joining us, everybody. Welcome again to this edition of Gear Talk.
Come back and see us.